I wanted to share with you guys today just a little tip from the Silver Way. And the one that I wanted to share with you today was just about observation, making sure that you're looking at things in life as much as possible because it teaches us. When I look at all the cactus here, you can see that it's extremely cluttered and bunched up, and that's what happens with a design that's not going to be effective. If you're bunching up your design too much, it doesn't make it as clear and effective as it could be. But if we start to look at this idea and breaking up our shapes and our rhythms, I'm thinking about the arcs that are happening. I'm thinking about this negative space that's happening in between. I'm thinking about small shapes, large shapes, medium shapes, and that combination is what's going to start to give us just more of that clarity within our design, more shape variation. It's going to give us the balance we need, and most important, just the breathing space, that it's clear. What I like to do sometimes is shrink my artwork down very small, and when I shrink it down small, from there I can see, does it still read? Is it clear? Like when I look at this, no, it's not, but when I look at this, it is. So if I was going to take that same idea into practice, the thing that we're playing around here is I just again want to think about my clarity in shape if I'm designing a character. So maybe I saw some cacti. I just saw maybe it could be anything, any sort of flower. It could be just any object that you find, a rock. There could be so many things that are happening there, and that's what I'm just paying attention to. I just want to look at all the different objects that are out there, because that's what's going to inspire me. That's what's just going to give me these ideas. People ask me all the time, how do you come up with different shapes? How do you come up with new ideas? I tend to do the same thing over and over again, and that's where the observation comes in. So even through here, now what I'm doing, I almost have like this becomes the really large dominant shape. These become a smaller shape. These are medium shapes. And from there, I'm starting just to get a lot of nice different variety. It doesn't feel stiff. And now I'm just going to just make something up as I'm looking at this guy. I almost just feel like he could be a character with some sort of crazy hair there. So maybe I'm just going to add that. And also as I'm just starting to add these, I'm thinking about just the variety and variation that can happen in these little squiggles when these lines, just to add just a little bit more contrast into the design through there. Maybe through here, I like to add angles. From there, once you start to add angles, I'm going to almost like make it the letter J through here, and I can just start to create just a character based off this. And I'm not sure where it's going to go, but this just becomes a nice little idea. Maybe that hair is pushed off to the back. Maybe we do have to have this hairline connect somehow through there. So I'm thinking about that. How might that work so that nice arc that's happening in the face, okay, and then from there, I don't know, we can get any sort of expression. Let's just open his mouth just slightly. He's just a little bit, curious, or, just trying to just look into something that's going on to that left-hand side. I also like to throw my eyeballs off just to the left, right, up, down, and make them connect somehow, because once you do that, that's what's going to just start giving your drawings just a lot more life too. But you can see through here, as I start to incorporate these shapes, this movement, this flow, I can just start to build up a character and start to work it and define it from there. And that's the most important thing, is just to let your mind wander, but also think about this negative space that's going on. Think about your small, medium, large shapes, and most importantly, have fun.